myself ready for the weekend. I go outside and warm up my car.
I got into riding when I was growing up. As I was growing up, I used to see all the lowriders cruise around in front of, passing through the front of the church over here where we're at. And then also when we used to go to Española, that was probably like maybe when I was like 15 years old when I started seeing the cars.
The early 60s and like that, huh? With your dad.
I started doing artwork since when I was little on canvases, yes, and my mom used to sell them in Santa Fe at her work.
Okay.
Or to whoever, to different people.
And you were about 17 when you got your first car, huh? Which is the 67
Yeah,
Pontiac.
yeah. I get my first.
The one on the other side of it.
So look at
Yeah,
that later.
that was my
Pontiac, you said?
Yeah.
67 Pontiac.
67 Pontiac. So when I got my car, what I did with it, I liked the crazy paint job that the other cars had, right?
The ones that had radical paint.
Yeah,
jobs.
I mean, nice paint jobs.
Yeah.
Not
Really
just
nice
plain,
paint jobs.
Not just the simple color. He liked radical, like standout, eye-popping colors.
Okay.
Yes. Really nice paint jobs. But at that time, I got the car, and I didn't know how much it would be to do a paint job. It was expensive, to paint the car.
Yeah.
So what I did is I did the car. I got it and I customized it with a spray can.
Straight up.
Straight up paint job
And
with
what
a
were the other
spray
tools?
can.
Do you
And
remember?
I used a paper plate and a paper cup to design it all.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
really?
the
Yeah.
graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it actually is that car right there, and I'm gonna
Okay.
rebuild it. Okay, right nowadays they throw nice paint jobs, really beautiful paint jobs. They throw a lot more candy paint jobs on cars now.
And candy paint jobs means
It's a candy colors. Like there's flat colors. There's
like it's more like
yeah, more bright.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're like see-through colors, transparent colors.
like the spray
So you
cans
have
that
to
I
use a
used.
base under, so it kind of glows.
Okay.
I would trip out when I see an old school paint job, man.
Yeah.
Oh, because those guys, I mean, the guys from old school, the ones that brought up the paint, they would throw a paint job that I would have to look and look and look. How in the heck did they bring that paint job like that? And still at this time, I've been trying to bring out that paint job, and I haven't been able to figure it out yet.
Where do you get your motivation for the paintings that you draw?
From God.
From God?
Yes, I pray to the Lord, and He's the one that gives me the vision
And leads your
and
hand.
leads my hands.
Once we started trying to put the positive mood and for people to start seeing it in a good way, because we are good people.
Pass me the
Our
water.
culture, our Hispanic people are good people. There are hoodlums always. It doesn't matter what race or culture you're in. There's always those hoodlums. But like, say for instance, the car we're going to show you, the Suburban, we did it for an outreach, a Christian outreach, so that it can tell a story and so that people get drawn to it. And that's his fishing tool. Like this Cadillac is a fishing tool for younger generation to say, oh, that's a cool ride. And they'll come. And then he starts speaking the word of God. You know what I like? That they always say Lolo and like the ones from the 80 cruisers. They're the veterans of low riding.
Yeah.
I like that because like Lolo, I mean, just for him building up the reputation he has on low riding, I like that because before it didn't have people would look at you and tag you as a bad person. Now it's good and positive. So
That's
I like
awesome.
that he's one that's thrown in there as a veteran of cruising, a low rider.
Exactly.
Is that people see me like this and they judge me like this, but when they start talking to me and they start seeing my work, they trip out because
There's
the
a lot
word of God
spirituality. There you go.
is speaking. We like speaking the word of the Lord, doing the work of God.
That's why we like
Forget-
to do our cars too.
Yeah,
That's why we love to do our cars.
and we do our work as a family.
Yeah.
Nice.
Me, my wife, and my daughters.
Takes me far. Well, I'll be riding on